Alright, welcome back my friends. How's everyone doing? You have a good Thanksgiving? I hope so. Today, I have a cold, but the show must go on. So here I am. And hopefully I won't sneeze or drool while I review this fine Icon FJ40. Specifically, it is number 173. It is a 69 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40 that has been given a second chance at life as an Icon. So let's get right into the nitty and the gritty. Color, Pacific Blue. That's the new Pacific Blue, so it's a little bit brighter than the old Pacific Blue. But hey, the ocean has many tones, right? It has the gray powder-coated trim, which includes the rear view mirrors, the stock old school bumpers, as well as the center console seat hardware dash panels, and associated hoopla roll bar as well. It has a couple variant details. Client who commissioned the build really liked the old school clock I did on an FJ43 a while back, so we asked if we could do one of those for him, which we were happy to oblige. He also prefers the new school sun visors. Can't blame him there. The old school ones are not very exciting. And, well, you know, the new school ones have the tinted Lexan and all these different adjustability factors and other manners of goodness. So I think that's a good idea. The top on this one, this client was one of the few to take advantage of our new range of soft top pillars. So it's the nice dove gray finish, which, especially on an old school, works really nice. It ties in really well to the other gray trim elements. Old school wheels are quite nice, of course. They look stock, but they are not stock. They are forged. They are aluminum, and they're made here in the US of A. The hubcaps are new old stock Toyota hubcaps, which, man, I hope they never discontinue those. You never know with Toyota, though. One day it's there, next day it'd be gone, and you get no notice. But they're still available, and they're stupid cheap, oddly enough. We have the old school three-way flex ductless aircraft vinyl on the interior. Of course, it has the sort of tuck and roll old school pattern, which is normal for this edition. We have the optional two-passenger tuck and tumble or removable forward-facing rear bench seat with the three-point belts. Obviously, three-point belts in the front as well, which we color-coded to match the gray trim on this truck. We have the new school sport pedals, again, client request, and the Icon fire extinguisher. We have the elevated audio with a focal K2s and hidden bass. Unfortunately, not my favorite Pioneer AVIC head unit. Ran the Alpine, the next best option. We run the Alpine or the Kenwood as we sort of juggle the modern issues of supply chain or lack of supply chain. It's funny how JIT, sort of Toyota Pioneer Japanese just-in-time lean technique for manufacturing and inventory levels worldwide is turned into just in case. It's killing me, man. We have like 8x multiplied the amount of inventory of a given part on our shelves to make sure we can keep the production line rolling during these unprecedented times. So I got a lot of money sitting on the shelf. It really stresses me out, but at least it assures we can move forward without delay. Of course, being an old school, it has the retro styled machined aluminum, then powder coated and infill painted dash knobs. Those are based, if you're not a cruiser head, if you are, you already know. They're based on the 1970s Land Cruiser. So the graphics and the shape of them, but of course they are attached to our modern, more reliable, readily available switches. Specifically, you have headlights, wiper washer, fan, vent, select, and temp. You have the push-pull in-dash vents, which are quite nice. You can route the air exactly where you want it. The stainless steel powder-coated icon center console with a separate audio sub compartment. We've been doing something nifty on that lately. At night, if you're not in the city, it's kind of hard to read the indications on all of the dash controls. So we've been researching and monkeying and prototyping, and think we have finally found up with the exact right focal range and intensity of LEDs, which we fit into the front plane of the console, so you don't really see it or even know it's there. But at night, super subtle glow, not in the windshield, just on that center dash area. And I think it's working out really good. I think we're going to make that standard fare here moving forward. We have the optional reverse light on this truck. Oh yeah, we also have sat reverse camera with the Alpine head unit on this one. We did the Hargarten square weave insulated Dynamat lined rubber backed vinyl hemmed removable carpet system on this truck. We did the optional door mat pockets. We did not do the cargo mat pockets on this one. We have, of course, our beloved 6.2 LS3 reconfigured specifically for Icon with the truck intake injectors and FIAC system for the best fit and powertrain performance dynamics. That is sending power through, fortunately, to a 5-speed manual. And I wish people would order more manuals. You can't get most boring new cars in a manual, so your fun car should be a manual. Just my opinion. Specifically, it's an Ace Warner AX15, which in turn is sending power through to the Atlas 2 twin-stick shift on the fly 2-speed part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case, then to 1310 GE real drive shafts, and then the power ends up at the Curry-built powder-coated Dana-based axle assemblies, running a Dana 60 Pro Rock in the rear, high pinion, running a 44 with every possible upgrade in the front. We're running the sport brakes, which are made for us specifically by our friends at Brembo, and those are Hydro Boost assisted. We're running hidden ARB locking differentials with dedicated air compressor. Especially with old school, it seems a lot of clients want them to go bye-bye, so they don't want to see my switch panel and have us mounted so that you kind of have to know it's there, figgy to get to it, but keeps the dash nice and classic, which is cool. Of course, our mandrel bent stainless steel food grade exhaust system by our partners at Borla. Soft top's fully insulated. It's that new design that's worked really nice, where we run the bolt front to back instead of side to side, which reduces the amount of stitched sections on the top plane of the top, increasing its watertightness. I don't want to say waterproof, because those two words rarely really honestly belong together. Oh yeah, we also have the dedicated air compressor by Vi-Air, which is fit in the engine compartment, and in the gear bag you have the hose, air chuck, tire gauge, and all of the lovely accessories for whatever you intend to use it for. I think that's it. That's enough, right? You guys are probably sick of me talking already. But before you go, please do allow me to once again thank you for your time, your support, your comments, your following, just all of it. It's a beautiful world, and you're part of it. We really do appreciate that. So be kind to yourselves, be kind to the others, be kind to the planet,